Thursday morning, and thank you for joining us. Christmas is Sunday, just days away, and it certainly feels like Christmas time because it is cold outside. But will we have a white Christmas? That's what I really want to know. Kerrigan is here with me this morning for a check of the weather. Good morning, Kerrigan.
Good morning. Now, Jen, I think a lot of people are saying, hey, we wanted it to feel like Christmas now, Mother Nature, but this is a bit too much.
It's a little cold.
A little bit cold as we head into later on this afternoon. Things are really going to get colder for us. You asked about a white Christmas. If that's the question that you have, sadly, I still have to say no to that one. Things will be cold enough. If we had some precipitation, we essentially would have a white Christmas, but not going to be the case. Just windy, blustery conditions as we head into later on today. Here's our lunchtime hour. Wind speeds will be on the order of 25 miles per hour near College Station. By around 3 o'clock, you can see the line of that front right there with winds surging out of the north 30s and even near 40 to near 40 mile per hour wind speeds can be seen throughout the afternoon, and then going into this evening from the north we'll have those winds at around 25 here in town, and tomorrow morning those wind speeds will still be blustery throughout the region. Our temperatures now are in the 60s and 50s by lunchtime today, and then that front slices on through. We'll have some of us near the freezing mark, and the other half of us in southeast Texas will still be near 60 degrees off in Palacios in the coast in Galveston at 59. But going into this evening, no one will be on the warm side. Our future temperature is showing 20s and 30s across the board by 6 o'clock tonight whenever you're going to eat dinner with the family. Hopefully staying nice and warm by then and continuing to stay warm in your homes by Friday morning, where we have teens. This is not feels like temperatures, actual temperatures in the teens with feels like temperatures near the 0 degree mark, even negatives being depicted here in Conroe, Dayton, -1. Oh man, going to be bitterly cold out there. We have 3 nights of freezing highlighted in the pink at the bottom of your screen. Windy for the rest of the day today and into our Friday. Lots of sunshine for our Friday after that front passes on through. And then look at Santa. He gets to enjoy some sunshine on Sunday whenever Christmas will be arriving, and temperatures will be warmer then compared to what they'll be tomorrow.
I said it before and I'll say it again, Kerrigan. That sounds awful.
Yes,
just awful.
I know you love the coastline, you love being out on the water, and the wind speeds will be so strong this afternoon that the water level will be much lower off along the coast.
Oh, okay, good to know. I will not be getting out in
I don't recommend that.
Thanks, Kerrigan. Now, out there in the elements this morning, shoppers, but that's not all. Our Seth Kovar, he's live from the Kroger along Interstate 10 at Studemont. And Seth, I do not envy you, but at least you're indoors, so that's good. And it opened at 6. What's it been like out there?
Yeah, I'm usually the human popsicle on days like this, but no, I'm inside this Kroger, Studemont 910, where there's been a steady stream of shoppers. Not a madhouse by any means. Some folks just casually shopping for stuff like produce in this section. Now, there are other areas in the store that are a little more picked over, and for good reason. We all remember the deep freeze of February of last year. It left lots of folks with broken pipes at their homes and no water service. That's why some folks are stocking up on bottled water today. Every time a freeze threatens, there are staples that people rush to buy, like bread and milk. And so far at this store, at least, there are no signs of any shortages of supplies. Kroger leaders are confident that will remain the case. I did talk to a shopper, though. He wonders, you know, it's great this morning, the shelves are stocked, but will they start to dwindle as more and more people come out? We will see, but again, the store at least is pretty confident they'll be able to keep all of your necessary supplies in stock. Now, I do want to remind you about one other thing, and that is that if you don't have adequate heat where you live, Houston and Harris County have set up warming centers. There are 4 of them. They're open to the public: the George R. Brown Convention Center, the Fawn Community Center, the Moody Community Center, and the Acres Home Multi-Service Center. They open at 3 this afternoon, right as the cold front hits, or maybe a little after. They don't close until noon on Saturday. But do keep in mind, these are warming centers, not shelters. There will not be any hot meals there or cots to sleep on. Bottom line, if you need to get your supplies, go get them now. You want to keep you and your family safe during the cold spell. And then remember, Christmas Day, most stores will be closed on Sunday, and they may close early on Christmas Eve as well. Jen?
All right, thank you, Seth. Stay warm out there. Now, millions of veterans honored this holiday season with a wreath, a massive undertaking. Millions of Christmas wreaths laid at each veteran gravesite across the nation. As Marky Martin reports, more than 2 million at Dallas-Fort Worth National Cemetery alone. Take a look.
Laid before every name etched in stone, a Christmas wreath. One for every veteran buried here at Dallas-Fort Worth National Cemetery, 50,508 graves.
I think there was 13 trailers this year. Each box contains 9 wreaths, and then multiply that or divide that into 51,000. There was close to 5,700 cartons that we unloaded.
Larry Allen is a Vietnam-era veteran and the director of North Texas Wreaths of Honor.
A veteran can die twice. The first time when they stop breathing, and the second time is when we stop saying their name.
He's making sure those who served remain decorated.
James Webb, Corporal, United States Army, World War II, Korea. Thank you for your service.
This weekend, 2.4 million veterans' lives were honored during National Wreaths Across America Day.
There were men and women who came before us, who put their lives on the line, and some sacrificed and lost their lives for the freedoms that we have in this country.
People paying their respects at more than 3,500 locations from California.
Just to honor all the veterans that served.
And Arkansas.
We got to remember, we can't ever forget what some of us have given, what some families have lost.
To the East Coast, Arlington National Cemetery, and even some sites overseas.
More than anything, makes me very proud that this many people show up.
Despite record high inflation, donations still poured in for those who paid the ultimate price.
Our son was killed in Afghanistan in 2009.
DFW resident Chris Bush and his wife lost their child Peter, who was killed in action in Afghanistan in 2009. That winter, they raised 250 wreaths after learning none had been placed at DFW National Cemetery. He's now the director for Wreaths Across America for that site.
It's probably the most impactful, best thing that I've done in my entire life. To do something that makes so many people happy is very satisfying, and I'm very proud that I chose this path.
When couples cause chaos, Judge Mathis keeps the peace.
Can you divorce us right now?
Judge Mathis, next on CW 39 Houston.
Now there is even stronger protection against COVID-19 and its variants. The updated booster can help keep you from getting seriously ill or ending up in the hospital. Make sure you're up to date with all COVID vaccines.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
The guy had pretty much fell asleep when he hit me. My back mainly was hurting me. I called Terry Bryant because I didn't think it was fair what I was going through, and I didn't know how I was going to be able to take care of my family. They honestly care about their clients. The best part about being a client here is to know someone is in your corner and they care.
Call 713-973-8888.
With the new law, our family found a health plan for less than $57 a month. And knowing that we are covered, it simplifies life.
With my plan for $0 a month, I know I can get the care I need to live my best life.
They were able to make sure that I was taken care of. It was really life-changing to have that. And I only pay $16 a month.
For the first time in my life, I found a great plan for $0 a month.
Healthcare.gov is here for millions like you.
Get ready to go. On Monday, December 26th at 10 a.m., the Rooms to Go New Year's sale begins. Celebrate your home in 2023. Start fresh, save big, and get 55-month interest-free financing on living rooms. 55-month interest-free financing on bedrooms. 55-month interest-free financing. The best way to buy the furniture you want with low interest-free monthly payments during the Rooms to Go New Year's sale.
Decision Desk HQ actually beat the watch party here.
I feel like you should turn around and yell, "We're calling it," for your guy. Maybe they have the wrong channel on.
Whisper to them they might want to change the screen from CNN to News Nation. If you're watching News Nation, you're ahead of the game.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has the gifts to make this your most fun Christmas ever. From game tables and grills to apparel and sneakers, we've got everybody covered this holiday. Merry Christmas from everyone at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Giving to make the holiday season brighter.
Houston always responds when they know there's a need.
Feeding thousands, bringing joy to your neighbors. From all of us at CW 39 Houston and the Citywide Club, thank you.
Welcome back. If you're still looking for the perfect holiday gift, you can never go wrong with technology. It's integrated into nearly every part of our lives. And today, Best Reviews' Jacob Palmer joins Scott Moak to share his picks for this year's Best Tech Gifts.
All right, I wish Jacob Palmer with Best Reviews knew something about tech, but wait, he does. Amazing. I'm so happy to have you here. Scott Moak, ready to hear all of your reviews about these amazing products.
Absolutely, and thanks so much for having me. Ready to rock through these because every year tech is so in demand around the holidays. So let's get right into it. This is the Theragun Mini, super popular product last year, great price point for gift giving. And what's really nice about it is that it really does work in terms of relieving those aches and pains, especially if you're working at a desk.
Relieve that stress. Let's go. And then tell us that you got the headphones that you like.
Of course, it's Bose. Everybody knows the name. And what's great about these, they're super in demand because of how solid the noise canceling effects they have in there. Also has a few different levels of noise canceling technology you can utilize.
All right. A little safety fee. I like this. The Ring outdoor. Give me a little bit of.
So this is an advancement of an old home classic where everybody's got the floodlight already. Everybody's got the Ring doorbell. This brings it all together.
Sync them all up.
What I love about these, frankly, is that they basically function as a trail camera in my backyard. So if I've got coyotes, possums, raccoons coming through, I've got footage of it in the morning.
Wildlife.
And I love it.
You're making your own movie back there. All right, speaking of being in the backyard, this looks like some kind of fancy meat thermometer.
Scott, you grill, so you know how nice it is to have that temperature precision. This is a really cool instrument because you put in the meat, you can cook with it, and then look on your phone, and it'll be measuring what the internal temperature of the meat is. You get to 165 on the chicken, pull it out, it's ready to eat.
It's going to tell me on my phone.
Absolutely.
I don't have to like stand there and wait for it.
Don't open it up because you'll lose some of the juiciness.
All right, I love that. All right, beginner drone lovers, this is for
yes.
them.
Yeah, it's absolutely, and this is one of the most popular technologies over the last several years. This is the DJI Mini 2. What we love about this is it comes in at a weight where you don't have to register it with the government to fly it, and it's super durable, so if you're a beginner and you're still getting your flying wings under you, it's really cool, really great machine to learn on.
All right, now we're getting into, I love this, man, the VR, it's taken over.
Yes, absolutely, and a lot of people have seen the Meta Quest, previously known as the Oculus. That's more of a beginner's model. What we have here is for that person who already understands the VR headset and wants to level up. It's the HTC Vive Pro 2. It comes with all kinds of gizmos that you have to set up a room so you don't run into your walls and crash into stuff.
Don't want that.
But the level of computing power in this machine is awesome.
I love it. All right, projecting onto surfaces, walls, ceilings.
Yes.
It is now possible.
Absolutely. And so this is the Samsung projector. It is so cool. It is one of our favorite tech products of this year because it's like having a smart TV just on a projector. And it also auto calibrates and auto focuses so you can make sure if you're outside, if you're taking it around into your living room, it's gonna work and you can watch Netflix wherever you go.
Because I don't need to be dealing with keystone problems.
Right.
Okay, I don't even know what that means. You want to tell them how to get a little bit more information?
Absolutely. Check us out at bestreviews.com. We cover all kinds of needs, whether you're looking for that right tech product or anything else. And then if you're looking to buy for whoever on your list, check us out at bestreviews.com/gifts.
I want to be. How do I get on your list? I want to know. That's what we're going to find out. Best Reviews. Thanks for watching.
Now, if you're a small business owner and you need help choosing the optimal benefits package for your employees, we have someone here who can help. Eric Cooney, the CEO and founder of Benefits Sculptor, is with us today. And Eric, you help small businesses find the right insurance plans. Is that right? Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, what we do is we help business owners and their brokers by providing them with a business intelligence dashboard that helps them make decisions in ways that they've never done before, but that leads them to a better, what we would call, renewal experience.
Okay, and do you focus on small businesses?
Yes.
So tell me about the challenges of that.
Well, small business, what's important to know is that the insurance markets for each state are regulated by the State Department of Insurance, and they separate those markets into two categories based upon the number of employees that an employer has. So companies that we would call small business, one of the challenges that they have is that they have fewer options that they can work with. They have tighter restrictions and regulations, as well as just from kind of a practical standpoint, they have more difficulty managing cost and risk because of the difficulties of small numbers.
What about the importance? Like, if I'm a small business owner, why is it important to reach out to someone like you?
Well, and again, we would emphasize the role of their broker in the equation. But the reason is because what we bring to the table is a new way of looking at benefits. So what they're used to at this point in time is working with a broker who will sit down with them annually to review their benefit package, and they will try and make decisions about what products they're going to offer those employees each year, but they usually walk away pretty frustrated. And the reason they walk away frustrated is because there's a lot of uncertainty about the decisions that were made, and that uncertainty comes from the fact that they're really making decisions using tools that come out of 1995. So they're working with spreadsheets and paper documents that help them kind of see a menu of options, but that does not give them the ability to really control the market and understand it in a modern way. So what we do is we bring a business intelligence approach, where we provide them with a dashboard that allows them to compare their products against all other products that are in the market, analyze those products to see how they compare and what strategically makes the most sense for those employees, so that at the end of the day they can walk away with the confidence that they've evaluated everything and then done it in a way that's modern and takes advantage of business intelligence.
Now, if I'm a small business owner, how do I find you? How do I reach out to someone like you?
Yeah, the best place is our website, so www.benefitsculptor.com, as well as our social media accounts.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add? Any other information you think is important?
No, I think that's it. I think, you know, the challenge, well, the one thing I would say is that if you're a small business owner, the thing to focus on is that each year when you're evaluating your benefits, you're ultimately engaging in a wage renegotiation with your employees. And so the decisions you make will have a significant effect on your ability to attract those employees that are going to have the highest impact in your company.
So huge benefit.
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being with us. I appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Lifestyle expert Megan Thomas Head is here to share a few must-have perfect gifts for the holiday season. Good morning, and thank you for joining us again.
Good morning. Yes, I've got all the goodies, and I want to start with the fact that if you have not gotten your greeting cards for the holiday season, you need to know about Quilling Card. These are quilled greeting cards, and they are truly handcrafted pieces of art. Now, they're created by coiling, shaping, arranging strips of paper to make these really beautiful, intricate designs. They're made by highly skilled artisans. Each card takes an hour to make, so definitely a labor of love, but they are absolutely stunning. They're verified fair trade. And then, you know, if you have some crafty people on your list, gift them a Create a Quill Craft kit. This has got all the materials and tools needed so they can make their own quilt cards, even a bookmark in there. It's great for any skill level. The Quilling Card cards retail for $11, the kits for $28. You can find card.com. Now, moving into something that's a great gift for maybe those new parents on your list. I love this. Kia Babies, they have such great stuff. They are all about inspiring parents to cherish every bonding moment. So they create authentic, sustainable baby and maternity pieces that really just simplify parents' lives, and that in itself is a present, I think. But you'll find things like baby wrap carriers, toddler pillows, postpartum belts, and really a ton of other stuff. Today, I'm highlighting their Kia Babies Craft Memory Book and Sketch Memory Book. The Craft Memory Book, for example, is a 90-page story-like journal, so parents can document all those milestones in their baby's lives and keep them forever. Really, really great gift. These retail $22.96 to $29.96. KiaBabies.com, Target, Walmart, Amazon is where you can find this. Now, moving on to another holiday must-have that makes another great gift, maybe for the people who love camping or the outdoors or want to take that work from home life to maybe a new location. And I also feel like every Texan needs this because the weather can be unpredictable. You go through hurricane season, you never know when you're going to be maybe losing power. You need this, the Runhood Portable Power Station. This is the Rally 600. Again, it is portable. It has a modular design, so you can really customize it to fit your needs. It's got these great add-ons and adapters that really actually turn the batteries themselves into mini power stations, so you can have all the things plugged in and charging at once. And you can purchase as many of these bars or as few as you want. Like I said, totally customizable. The Rally 600 with 2 interchangeable batteries included usually retails for $7.39, but I have a promo code for you. If you use code HOLIDAYOFF, go to runhoodpower.com, use that code, get your discount, and definitely take advantage because it's a great price. You can also find this on Amazon. And then last but not least, I say we add a little French flair to our holiday dishes. I love St. Pierre. This is actually America's favorite brioche brand. They use an authentic French recipe. So it's going to take the breakfast, the lunch, the leftovers during the holiday season like to new heights. I'm highlighting a couple of fabulous things. The brioche loaf. It comes pre-sliced. It is delicious. It is decadent. We are obsessed with this in our household. The brioche buns are also really great. They're going to elevate anything they're added to. And it's going to take that after Christmas turkey or ham sandwich to the next level, my friends. I'm telling you. You can find recipe inspo at stpierrebakery.com. And locally, you can find it at Kroger.
So many great ideas. I love all of that. I want it all. Thank you so much for joining us, Megan. We'll see you again soon. Have a wonderful holiday.
Hi, and welcome to the Bell. Things ring here. We have a wonderful worship experience. We believe in lifting God. We take our praise to another level. We ask that you come and be a part of our church family. We've literally seen marriages restored. We've seen habits broken. So we pray that you come and join us where we'll have a wonderful time with you, a part of this family. May God bless you, and we're looking for you.
When we switched, we saved over $450 with AAA auto insurance.
When I switched, I was able to save over $450 with AAA insurance a year. So that was pretty spectacular. And, right then and there, I signed on the dotted line.
Switch to insurance through AAA Texas today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Those savings are absolutely passed on to my other passions. So being able to support my art habit, buying art supplies is phenomenal.
The money we've been able to save from our AAA insurance, we're able to put that money back into our food truck and our flavors and put it back into our business. There's nothing more American than barbecue and AAA.
To find out how much you could save by switching to insurance through AAA Texas, call 888-270-0170 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Any station can claim they're the most accurate, but only No Wait Weather and Traffic has the seal to prove it.
After researching every local forecast from every station, Weather Rate certified our team Houston's most accurate.
No Wait Weather and Traffic gets it right more than anyone. Don't risk your family's safety. Trust the most accurate weather team in Houston. No Wait Weather and Traffic only on CW 39 Houston.
For everyone from players to parents, football offers unlimited growth with even more to learn. Visit futureforfootball.com to get ahead of the game. Find out where to play, what equipment to use, and get the latest from leagues around the country, including pro tips and parental info from the experts. These resources make it easier than ever to create your plan and make your play.
I like to save money, but I also need to get great Christmas gifts. So I went to Burlington and saved a ton. All I had to do was cut the price tags off. Everyone would think I spent a fortune if they only knew I shopped at Burlington. You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington.
2 out of 3 parents say their kids have it better than they did, and they may be right. Minimum wage is at its highest. Monica Malpass has those stories and more in today's Morning Business Report.
Good morning. Well, the average minimum salary most workers are willing to accept for a new job is now over $73,000. A New York Federal Reserve Bank survey says the increase is the most pronounced for survey respondents younger than 45 years old. The average annual salary in job offers has now gone up to $61,000, according to the data. The FDA commissioner says elevated flu and RSV infection levels among kids are leading to an unprecedented demand demand for children's pain and fever relief medications. Manufacturer J&J says it has ramped up production round the clock to try to meet demand. CVS Health, Walgreens, and Rite Aid have implemented some restrictions on the number of children's pain relief meds in order to try to limit supply shortages. Well, stocks had their biggest gain in 2 weeks on strong consumer sentiment and earnings. The Dow Jones jumped 527 points. There is a proposal to increase to $10,000 Venmo and PayPal payments before they are taxed. The current proposal is for any payment above $600 to be taxed. The $600 tax threshold was heavily criticized because it does tax lower earners. Well, if time travel were possible, 2 out of 3 Americans say they would transport themselves back to their childhoods, according to a recent poll. The survey asked 2,000 parents of children between the ages of 5 and 18 to reflect on their own childhoods. Conducted by mini brands Disney, and one poll, most adults admit their kids' childhoods are much better than their own because they believe their children now have more opportunities in life, more access to technology, and get more affection than they did as kids. From the NASDAQ market site in Times Square, I'm Monica Melpass with your morning business report.
And that's nearly a wrap on today's show. But before we go, here's a look at today's sponsored content brought to you by Best Reviews, Beautiful Interiors by Sandy, and Bourbon Blonde Blog. And we will see you back here tomorrow morning on Houston Happens. And stay warm out there.